The main job of the national team is to service our coaches and our athletes, our national team coaches and athletes. We do everything from logistical, from getting them to a competition, an international competition, to going to their clubs and working on stroke technique, nutrition analysis, blood chem analysis. You know, we pretty much do the whole gamut. Anything you ask for, we'll find a way to get it done. Well, I think working with the top swimmers is fantastic. It's wonderful. The most important thing is that they're all really great kids, really great people, and I call them kids, but some of them are older than me. I think winning medals and getting more athletes to win medals, especially individual medals, is a really good way to quantify things, so to speak. But we also look at other things and making sure that our training camp is really good and make sure our athletes are comfortable. And then there's logistical to make sure all the transportation is running correctly and to make sure athletes can get from point A to point B at the pool without any problems, make sure they have enough water, enough Gatorade. You know, all those little things that you really don't think about when you look at it from the outside. If we're retaining the right athletes and the athletes that are the best, then I think that's how another good way to test our progression, to make sure that we're getting the right people at the right meets and they're performing well. Every year after we have our big competition, we have a steering committee meeting and where the best coaches sit down in a room and hash out the competition. And one of the questions that Mark, who's the head coach of the national team, always asks is, how do we swim faster? And we always pick apart events that we didn't swim well in and what we can do to make ourselves better. In 2010, our big competition will be the Pan Pacific Championships, and then for open water, our main competition will be the World Championships. So we've got two totally different meets, but two great ways to measure our athletes and to make sure that we're moving in the right direction. We're going to have great competition at the Pan Pacs, you know, with the Australians and the Canadians, and then there are about 30 other countries that are going to be invited to Pan Pacs, so it'll be a great competition for our athletes.